2, Power, Book 2, Ghost is back, which means I, the Dreadlock Samurai, will be back to review it every week. And before we jump into that, I want to briefly touch on the mid-season finale that I did not review at all. Okay, so Power, the final seasons of these shows, they don't tend to sit well with me. I started this channel reviewing Power, season 6, and I was so distraught with how bad that season was that I stopped reviewing and stopped my YouTube like altogether. Like I hated the way they ended the OG Power series. But let's touch on the mid-season finale. So the mid-season finale was dry, to say the least. Like the best part about the mid-season finale was Michael Ealy coming out as Joe. We not actually good guy cops. We actually are kind of, dickheads. And because we're dickheads, we're going to run down on the Tejadas. We're going to make them work for us, and they're going to do everything we say. We are now positioning Michael Ealy as the big bad of this final season of Power. And that to me is good. That to me saved that episode. But anywho, let's jump into the mid-season premiere. Okay, so the episode starts with Drew following Carter. Carter is a cop. Monet Tejada and her children are all killers and drug dealers. What are you trying to get on a cop when you are all killers and drug dealers? In no way do you have leverage in this situation, especially if the alternative is he kill you. He's not even absolutely giving a fuck about turning you in. He was like, yo, I will kill y'all. But I'm going to let y'all run y'all business as long as y'all give me a cut. I personally feel like that ain't a bad deal, especially finding out that Zion is one of his workers. But so this mid-season premiere takes place the day after Monet got caught by Carter, and they're out baby shopping. Like Diana has been pregnant all of 2 minutes, and you're already doing the most with this. So I can already tell something is amiss. But let's get on with the rest of the episode. You are ignoring the cop that has leverage on you. Not only do you have your son trailing him, while which he gets caught trailing, you were ignoring him. How did you not expect this man to run up in your house and check you, especially when he has all of the leverage? And then this is the thing. The overacting that Mary J. Blige does as Monet is insane. Everything she says feels like she is reading off the script. It takes me out of the episode. It breaks my immersion, along with the goofy ass writing that Power Book 2 tends to have. Yikes. Now let's get into Tariq St. Patrick, star of the show. Now, like the actor, I do not like the character of Tariq. I don't understand what they are shooting for with Tariq. Tariq is a sociopath in every sense of the word. He's a psychopath in every sense of the word. Like he kills without remorse. He is like just a terrible human being in general. But anywho, this whole situation with Noma and Tariq. Tariq is Noma isn't the antagonist. It's starting to feel like Tariq is. Tariq is the antagonist. Tariq literally fucks up the lives of everybody that he encounters because he is such a terrible fucking drug dealer. Like they're trying to set him up to be Ghost 2.0, but he is not Ghost 2.0. The reason they call Ghost Ghost is because he was a ghost. You really didn't know who James St. Patrick was if you aren't directly tied to this man. Everybody, the cops, the detectives, the lawyers, the drug dealers, all the players in the game know who Tariq St. Patrick is. They know. He is not a ghost. He is the sloppiest drug dealer in crime drama history. He is terrible at this. Like the idea is brilliant, but Tariq is not. I feel like in the original OG series of Power, they showed you how many steps ahead that Ghost or Angela or Tommy or anybody around them was. They showed you how smart these people are. I feel like if this book held the same standards of Game of Thrones, that Tariq would have been dead before the original Power ended. Tariq is saved by plot armor. Tariq is saved by the love of the people writing the script. Tariq is not a likable character, but this is a tangent. Let's get back to the episode. Tariq uses Loma's daughter as leverage to sell drugs again. Cool. I get that. The snarkiness that Tariq has is just it's almost irritating because the level of arrogance he has when he's only saved by plot armor is crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. But anywho, the female cop on Carter's team get called by the before we jump to her, Zion committing a drive-by in what seems to be a nice part of New York in broad daylight is dumb as hell. I feel like Zion, as a drug dealer who has been in the game seemingly for a nice amount of time, wouldn't do nothing that stupid. But I can see him being quite stupid and arrogant if he feels that Carter is protecting him. But this is the thing about drug dealers. How and this is not even a drug dealer, it's the writers behind the show. He commits a drive-by in broad daylight. Everybody knows that it's Zion. He calls the police, Carter, who he works for, jokes about them, talks crazy to the people he's expecting to protect him, while asking them to protect him. That don't sound like leverage. That sounds like a cartoon fucking villain. That sounds like a cartoon villain. So Carter, with the right idea, because in this sense, Carter is not the bad guy. Yo, lady cop that's on this team, go deal with him. I don't understand why Carter himself wouldn't do it, but he sent her. She gets called in by internal affairs and she goes on a coke bender, goes to the Tejada house, and recruits Diana to commit this murder for her. Now, this is where the writing gets even goofier. Why? Why would you recruit Diana? Why not call Carter and say, yo, internal affairs is investigating me. Could you have somebody else on the team do it? But I get it. The other team is running down on the Russians. But again, this is IA. Carter would understand that. So Carter would put something in play to help you. But you go to look to Monet Tejada to do. You don't find Monet, so you recruit Diana. Yes, Diana is from a family full of drug dealers. Diana is not a killer. So Diana not being a killer calls her baby daddy, Tariq St. Patrick. So Tariq St. Patrick, being the psycho slash sociopath that he is, uses this opportunity as a way to A, get in back with Noma, B, do something for the baby moms. I applaud that from Tariq. Like, I'm not mad at that, but it gets goofy. So, while all of this is happening, Monet is setting up Carter's team to take down the Russians, all because she don't like Noma. She don't like that she got sidelined. But mind you, she only got sidelined because she got shot up. And all of a sudden, in this entire episode, she's not suffering from the bullet wound at all. At all. Now, mind you, shouldn't this been a couple weeks, a few days? Like, it's not that long. The effects of her being riddled with bullets should still be present. Bad acting, bad writing. Period. But let's continue. She she wants to hurt Noma and become the connect, but she needs a connect because she don't have a connect. So instead of getting in good with the Russians, she fuck up Noma's business. Why? Because I don't know. I don't understand. Bad writing again, but Carter the Carter's team run down on the Russians. This is where it gets weird. So if you know you're gonna be weird with the drug dealers, why bring a green cop in? A green cop of a US senator or congressman, whatever Lorenz takes characters. Why bring him? Why not just use your team to do it? But anywho, Kadeem, I think is his name, Lorenz Tate's brother, sees um Carter's team being dirty. And in that moment I knew that he wasn't making it out of this season. Now, they could have put this in their pocket and used this as a tool to bring down Carter. It could have been story C. After Monet, Tejada, Noma, and Tariq. But no. They just use Carter to kill him at the end of the episode, which hopefully plays into Lorenz Tate's character coming back and them trying to take down Carter. But anywho, let's get into Tariq. First of all, Brayden and that concert scene was cringe as fuck. Like, yo, Brayden, ill. Like, I do. They are doing whatever job they're doing to make all these characters look goofy as shit. And boy, did they make Brayden look goofy as shit. But anywho, so Tariq recruits Brayden to help him commit this murder. They get to the safe house. And immediately, Zion attacks them. Pulls Brayden in the room. Tariq runs in with the gun out. He kicks the door into Tariq's wrist where Tariq drops the gun. He proceeds to beat the shit out of Brayden. This shit turned from a crime drama to Fast and Furious. He picks Brayden up and throws him through a wall. The way Vin Diesel throw antagonists through the walls in Fast and Furious movies. Now, mind you, this guy is a street fighter, a brawler. He has a whole setup built around the fact that he is a fighter. He is beating the shit out of them. Knocked Tariq out, threw Brayden through a fucking wall. Brayden is knocked out and literally choking Tariq to death. Why he wouldn't just snap Tariq's neck, I don't know. But he's choking the life out of him. Brayden jumps on his back. Now, being a street fighter, you would think that he'd know how to just flip Brayden or break the hold that Brayden has on him. Brayden is like 120 pounds soaking wet. He looks like. How Tariq grabs glass, give him a little, pokey poke, and dialogue ensues. In this dialogue, he says, "Hey, I see you, little ghost," and that shit is irritating me because, like I said earlier in the video, Tariq is not shit like Ghost. Tariq is the worst drug dealer in drug dealer crime drama history. This little motherfucker is terrible. Nothing against the actor, everything against the writers. I don't like that they're trying their best to compare Tariq to Ghost. Tariq is nothing like Ghost. Nothing, nothing, nothing like Ghost. But because you are trying to sell a project or a product, you want us to forget how dope Omari Hardwick in the role of Ghost was. Tariq is nothing like that. The character of Ghost, Tariq is nothing like. Tariq is an irresponsible, arrogant, terrible fucking drug dealer. But anywho, he says, "Hey, I see you, little Ghost," and he says, "Not anymore," and ends him. Great scene. Great scene. I don't care for Tariq St. Patrick at all. I am not rooting for him. The only reason I like Tariq St. Patrick is because I hate the entirety of the Tejadas. Like, if Tariq takes out the Tejadas, I would be great. But what make this season or the series ending really great is somebody ending Tariq St. Patrick because dude is like the worst thing to happen to anybody and everybody he meets. So yeah, this episode was actually enjoyable despite all the critiques and the bad writing. I watched this show as mindless entertainment. When I put too much thought in it, you get these rants. When I just watch it as a source and form of entertainment, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. But because I am a person that enjoy crime dramas, wow, with The Wire, Snowfall being my absolute number one, I look at television with a different lens. Like I said in my shy videos, one thing I hate is bad writing, and the other thing I hate is bad acting. Power tends to have both. This particular series, Book 2 Ghost. Book 3, perfect blend of good acting, good writing, good delivery, good everything. I love that show. Love it. But anywho, I am Dreadlock Samurai. This has been my review of Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4, Episode 6, the mid-season premiere. Join me every week. Every week I will be reviewing the show. A lot earlier than this airs, I will be posting these on Saturday mornings and Saturday afternoons. I just got caught up with a lot of content creation, but I will be back on my game moving forward every week. And you're not going to make me quit this time, Power. I'm going to review every episode and I'm going to critique the fuck out of it because I expect better. Anywho, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I am Dreadlock Samurai and I am out. Peace.